loosening up any tension that has been building in the upper back, the chest. Just a couple more. If it feels good to shrug forward, you can do that. For me, it just feels awkward, doesn't feel great. And then relax the shoulders, and we're just going to start by gently tick-tocking the head from side to side. You can do this with a gentle gaze or with your eyes closed. Notice if one side feels tighter than the other. And then we're going to take this into circles, just sort of loosening up the body, becoming present in the body for our practice today. So dropping the ear to one shoulder, breathe in. And then roll the chin to chest as you breathe out. Take the ear to the other shoulder, breathe in. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhaling, one ear to one shoulder, doesn't matter which side. Exhaling, roll the chin to chest. Good, other side, breathe in. Exhaling, release, one more round. Remembering that everything, even as uncertain as it is okay. Drop the chin to chest. Pausing here, letting the head be heavy. Good, and then lifting the head up to neutral. On an inhale, sweep the arms up, interlacing the fingers, flip the palms to the sky, big stretch. And then exhaling up and over to one side, side bend. Good, back to center, breathe in. Nice gentle practice to begin today. Other side. Good, inhaling, center. Lift the chest, take the hands back, and then exhale, round the spine, press the hands forward. Good, again, inhaling up, exhaling over to the side, stretch the ribs. Good, inhaling back to center. We do this slow with the breath to slow down the mind, to give us something to focus on. Breathing in, lift the chest, hands back. Exhale, tuck the chin round the spine, press the palms forward. One more round like this. Making this intentional, intentionally slowing down so that we can remember our body is still mobile. Our room is still comfy. Lift the chest. There's still food in our fridge. There's still sunshine on our face. Lift it up. Exhale, releasing the hands. Good, and then we'll bring one hand to belly, one hand to heart, and close the eyes. Before you settle in, if you'd like to switch the cross of the seat here, we've been seated for a few minutes, you're welcome to. If that just feels awkward and uncomfortable once you get there, then just switch back. We're gonna take a grounding breath. This is called box breath, square breath, Samavriti. Just closing the eyes, dropping in, feeling your hands on your body, feeling this moment right now. Maybe you feel a sunbeam shining in the window. Maybe you feel a pet curling up next to you or brushing up for some love. And begin to tap into the breath. Begin to deepen it. Reach the crown of the head up, softening the back of the neck. And then we'll take this into our 4-part breath. So a deeply exhaling, releasing the body of all breath. Feel the tissues pull back to the midline. And then inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 3, 2, 1. Hold empty. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And out. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Continue. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. And out. And hold. Take several more rounds on your own at your pace. Your count can be slower or faster than mine. Check that there's not a grimace on the face. Everything is soft. Feeling the stability, the surety of these equal parted breaths. You know what comes next. You can be certain here. Take one more full round. And then releasing the hands from the body. Breathe normally. Notice how you feel. Maybe a little more clarity, maybe a little more calm. Hopefully a little more centered. And taking one more big inhale breath here. Holding at the top. And then blinking open the eyes as you exhale, big open mouth sigh. Let's make our way to hands and knees. Going into tabletop position. You're welcome to pad the knees if you've got a blanket in use for your practice today. And we'll start by just coming into this stable place. Hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Feeling the grounding of these four limbs on the earth. Good, and then we'll begin to soften the breath, soften the gaze. Almost as if it was blurring. And then start to take some cat-cows. You can also close the eyes here. Just following your breath. On an exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. On an inhale, drop the belly. Just coming to some pretty basic yoga today. So we don't have to overthink. Everything's familiar. Everything feels safe. And just a couple more breaths like this. And one more. Beautiful. And then from here, we'll walk the hands out, coming into a kneeling plank. So the belly activates, the core becomes strong. Shoulders are over the wrists. Pull in through the low ribs. Find a little bit of fire here, gripping with the fingertips. Good, breathe. Gaze is down and slightly forward. Crown of head reaches. 5, 4, good, 3, 2, and 1. From here, bend the elbows, slowly lower, one long line all the way to the floor. Take the fingertips wide, elbows to the sky. Press down through tops of feet. Inhale, lift the chest. Super Cobra. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale again, lift the chest, Super Cobra. Exhale, roll down. One more, pressing into tops of feet, activating the thighs, lift the knees, just the knees. Inhale one more time, Super Cobra. Good, exhale, back down. Hands by the ribs. Pull the low belly in, pressing into the knees. Inhale up to kneeling plank. Exhale back to child's pose. Send the hips to the heels. Melt the forehead down. Compressing the thigh crease. Stretching the spine. Becoming connected to the pattern, the rhythm of the inhale-exhale breath. We'll start to move. Today we'll move through sun salutations, 3 different kinds. The most basic structured movements in yoga so that we can come back to some stability, some grounding. And so from your child's pose, inhale back forward to your kneeling plank. Exhale, squeeze the elbows, lower all the way down. Good. Keep the hands where they are this time. Press down into tops of feet. Inhale for baby cobra, pulling the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale back to the floor. Hands and knees engaging the belly. Inhale, press up to kneeling. Exhale, tuck the toes. Lift the hips all the way up and back to your first downward facing dog. Stretching out the feet. You can pedal. Stretching the calves, the backs of the knees, the hamstrings. Taking your time, getting into your downward facing dog. Gripping with the fingertips, roll the biceps in. Pull the low belly up and in to stretch the sits bones to the sky. Think about almost tilting the tailbone up. And taking another inhale breath here, let the head hang heavy. Stay for an exhale breath. Maybe you press the feet back a little more. Good. Inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Good. Inhale, lift the heels, look forward to the hands, keeping this V shape in the body. Exhale, step over the blanket if it's there. You can leave it there for practice today for a little more challenge. Up to the top of the mat. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, extend the spine, flat back. Ardha Uttanasana, half fold. Exhale, Uttanasana, bend the knees, full fold. Good. We'll take a couple breaths here in our first forward fold. The backs of legs are likely not very warm, so keep a deep bend in the knees. Shake the head yes and no. You can keep fingertips on the earth, or you can take opposite elbows here for more traction, stretching the spine. Just a couple more breaths. Good, and then releasing the hands, take an inhale nice and heavy. Exhale, bend the knees, round the spine, rooting down to rise up, shoulders up, back and down as you come to stand. Good, standing, press down through the feet as if you were trying to spread the mat apart, rip it apart. Activating the thighs, pull the low belly in, feel the tailbone drag down towards the earth, lifting the chest. Good, lift the toes, spread them wide, grip them back to the floor. And then on an inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bending at the knees, hinging at the hips, swan dive, arms wide, come to your fold, Uttanasana. Inhaling, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips to floor or shins. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step back over the blanket if it's there. Come to your plank. Good, take an inhale breath here in your plank, strong and firm. Exhale, lower the knees, squeeze the elbows, come all the way down. Good. Press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, baby cobra, taking the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, back to the floor. Pressing into hands and knees, pull the low belly in before you move. Blow the earth away, kneeling plank without peeling the body up there. And then tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Good, take a breath in here. Take a big deep breath out. Inhale, lift the heels high, look to the hands. Exhale, excuse me, step forward. Ooh, coming down with a little cold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, fold over the legs. Root down, rise up. Inhale, arms wide, lift to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms out, back in. Good, exhale, hinging at the hips, swan dive fold. Surya Namaskar A. Surya means the sun, Namaskar means to bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step back, maybe with your awkward foot first. To plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, knees down, lie down with control. Good. Baby cobra, inhale, shoulder blades down the back. Reach the crown of head forward, not up. Good, exhale, down. Press into hands and knees. Avoid the peel up off the mat. What we're going for here is a push-up. There you go. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the heels, look to the hands. Exhale, bend the knees, walk, step, or you can try hopping to your forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, fold over the legs. Good, root down, rise up, arms wide, pressing down through the feet. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana, mountain pose. Good, twice more like that. Inhale, reach it up. Good, exhale, dive down. Inhale, extend the spine, finding a little rhythm, a little routine here. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step the feet back to plank. Inhale, nice and strong, firm up your plank. Exhale, knees down, lie down. With control, your triceps should be sore after today. Untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra. This time, if you want, you can lift the feet, engaging the low back. Exhale, release to the floor. Press into hands and knees, blow the earth away, inhale. Exhale, tuck toes, lift hips, down dog. Good, inhale, lift heels, look to hands. Exhale, walk, step, or hop, top of mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart. One last time like this. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Good. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, bend knees, plant palms. Step to your plank. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, knees down, lie down with control. Good. Inhale, baby cobra and a little locust with the legs. Lift the feet. Exhale, release to the floor. Press to hands and knees. Inhale, one long line. Good. Exhale, tuck toes, lift hips. Inhale, lift heels, look to hands. Exhale, walk, step, or float to top of mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Good, engaging the core. Lifting the belly. Maybe you lift all 10 toes, spread them wide. Maybe you grip them back down, engaging the legs. Chest is lifted, chin is tucked, crown of head reaches, very active Tadasana, mountain pose. Good, we'll move into Surya Namaskar B. Taking it up a notch. On an inhale, sit the hips low, sweep the arms up, blink open the eyes, chair pose, Utkatasana. Good, exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, bend knees, plant palms, step to plank. Good, inhaling here. Exhale, knees down, lie down with control. Good, inhaling for your baby cobra locust blend, or you can sweep the hands back, come to full locust. Exhale, down to the mat, replace the hands. Press into hands and knees, inhale. Exhale, downward facing. Good, here's where we switch it up. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhaling, round the spine, step the right foot through to the thumb. Pivot the back heel down, so the back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Hips stay forward. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Exhale, settle in. Good, so you press into the outside edge of the left foot to sort of open this left hip, but we're working both hips forward. Continue to breathe. Good. Right knee tracks right toe. Lift the chest. Good. Take another breathe, another breath here. Exhale, release the hands. Lift that back heel, sweep the right leg up and back to the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, knees down, lie down. Inhale for your back bend of choice. Exhale, back to the floor. Inhale to kneeling. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot through to thumb. Step over the blanket. Pivot the back heel down. Good. And then come up. Arms up. Back heel presses down. Outside edge of foot presses down. As you move the chest and hips forward. Lift. Breathe. Really engage this front thigh. Stay. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Step the left foot back. Exhale, knees down, lie down. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale to the floor. Press to hands and knees, lift up. Ooh, getting a little tired. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Good, inhale. Lift the heels, look to the hands. Exhale, travel forward, forward fold. Inhale to your chair pose, sit the hips low, arms up, scooping. Exhale to Tadasana, standing up, hands to heart center. Again, a little faster. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit low, reach up. Good. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold over the legs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, bend knees, plant palms, step to plank. Good, breathing in, and then lower to the earth. Maybe this time you keep the knees lifted. Good, pull the heart through, inhale. Exhaling, release down. Press up to kneeling plank, hands and knees. Exhaling, lift the hips. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot through to thumb. Pivot the back heel down. Inhale, come up, one breath. Exhale, come back down. Step to plank. Lower to the floor. Good, inhale for your back bend. Exhale, back to the floor. Inhale to your plank. Good, exhale to downward facing. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step left foot through to thumb. Pivot the back heel down. Come up, inhale. Good, exhale, right back down. Step back to plank, breathe in. Exhale, lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale back to the floor. Press into hands and knees. Inhale. Exhale, tuck toes, lift hips. Good. Inhale, lift the heels, look to the hands. Exhale, walk, step, run, or jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale to fold. Inhale to your Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana mountain, standing tall. Take a breath here, keep the eyes closed. Good, one more set of sun salutations. Really present in your body. Traditional Surya Namaskar. We'll move a little slower. Inhale, sweep the arms up, lift the chest. Look up. Exhale, bend at the hips and the knees. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, extend the spine. On your exhale, bend the right knee, step the left foot way back. Lower the left knee, untuck the left toe. Inhale for Anjaneyasana. Whoa. Checking your balance. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, lift the chest a little higher. Exhale, bring the fingertips down. Tuck the left toe, step the right foot back. Come to plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale to the floor. Inhale to your plank. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, round the spine. Step the left foot through to the thumb. Lower the right knee down, untuck the right toe. Anjaneyasana, scoop it up. Exhale, settle the hips forward and down. Inhale, lift the chest. Lift the heart. Exhale, bring the fingertips down. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, look forward, step to the top of the mat, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach. Good, exhaling, dive down. Halfway lift, find extension. Exhale, bend the left knee, plant the palm, step the right foot way back. Lower the right knee down, untuck the toe. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, settle the hips down and forward. Take one more breath, lifting into a little back bend here, stretch. Good, and then exhale the fingertips down, step the left foot back, lower in that breath. Inhaling for your back bend. Exhaling back to the floor. Inhale, kneeling plank. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot steps forward to the thumb, lower the left knee down. And you can use your hand to help that right foot. Untuck the left toe. Sweep the arms up, breathe in. Sink the hips forward, breathe out. Lift the chest, stretching, look up. Exhale, hands down, step back, lower to the floor. Good, inhale for your back bend. Exhale back to the mat. Pressing into hands and knees, come to kneeling plank. And then this time, child's pose. Take the knees wide, toes to touch, hips to heels. Rolling the forehead on the floor, allowing your body to be heavy. Taking a couple more breaths here, expanding the low back and the belly, letting the forehead be really heavy to the floor. Good. On an inhale, peel yourself back up. And on an exhale, tuck the toes, come to downward facing one more time. Shake out the head. Pedal out the feet. Then from here, inhale the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot through to the thumb, and then pivot to face the long left edge of the mat. Coming into a wide leg fold. Breathing in, halfway lift here. Exhale to bow. Slowing down our practice a little, coming into some more dynamic stretches. Remain present with the breath. When the mind starts to wander, close the eyes and come back to your body in this space. Nothing else matters. Good. On an inhale, flatten your back. And on an exhale, walk the hands back to the top of the mat. Come back, come into a runner's lunge. So planting the palms, sweep the right leg up and back to the sky. And then bend the right knee open and stack the hip. Letting the right foot get heavy over to the left. You can look under right arm. Maybe you press the heart back towards left thigh and lift the right knee a little higher. Gonna take another inhale here. And on your exhale, bring the right knee all the way forward and through for pigeon. Bringing the shin down, untucking the back toe. Lifting the chest here on an inhale breath. And then on your exhale, folding down over the leg. The front shin does not need to be parallel, but we do want to work to even the hips here. Close your eyes and breathe. Feel into what's happening in the body. Feel the floor beneath you. Feel the sureness of gravity. Feel the steady rhythm of your inhale and exhale breath. Be patient with the body, with any sensations that may come up. With any thoughts. The goal is not to stop the thoughts, but merely to release them as they come in. To notice them and detach from them, so we're not grabbing on, reeling them in, or letting them reel us in sometimes. Take a couple more breaths here. Good. One more inhale like this. Stay for the exhale breath. On your inhale, lifting back up to the hands. And then roll the weight to the right, swing the left leg around to stack the shin. So now you do want to walk that right shin parallel to the front edge of the mat as best you can get it. Stacking the shins as best you can, flexing the feet. This is called fire log pose. From here you can move the flesh of the seats out from under. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. You'll feel this in the left hip especially. And you can stay here if this is a lot, finding integrity in the spine, or you can start to hinge forward, meeting your edge. Maybe you can bring the fingertips forward without collapsing the chest. Maybe you can bring forearms to that front shin, palms to prayer. Breathing here. Taking just a couple more breaths. Really extending the spine, working your edge here. This shouldn't be boring. There should be a lot of sensation. And one more inhale. Stay for the exhale wherever you are. And then inhale, lifting back up if you were folded. And then same thing, we'll rock the weight to the right to swing that left leg around. Plant the palms, level the hips, tuck the left toe, lift the left knee. Inhaling, sweep the right leg all the way up and back to the sky. And one more time, we're gonna bend the right knee, opening and stacking the hip. Now second set, you can stay here, working the same way we did to begin. Or you can get lighter to the right fingertips, pivoting the left heel down to flip, touching the right toes behind you, lifting the hips, big stretch. On an exhale, slowly bring it back around. And then to downward facing. Good. Take a moment here, breathe in. And a moment to breathe out. We'll take everything second side. Inhale, lift left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot through to the thumb. Turn to face the long right edge of the mat. Parallel the feet. Maybe you turn the toes slightly in. Take a breath in a half lift. And on an exhale, drape the torso down, folding. Really relaxing the head and neck here. Trusting your legs to do the work, to hold you up. Maybe you even rock into the toes. As much bend as you need in the knees here. Continue to breathe. Any variation with the arms. Good. Walk the hands back under the shoulders if they're not there already. Inhale, flat back. Exhaling, walk the hands back to the top of the mat. Come into a runner's lunge. Plant the palms, lifting back heel. Sweep the left leg up and back to the sky. Bend the knee open and stack the hip. Good, you can gaze under the left arm here. Maybe you send the heart back to the right thigh. Good, take another inhale breath. And then to pigeon, the left knee comes all the way around and forward, lowering the left shin down. Release the right knee to the floor, untuck the right toe. I like to slide or wiggle that right leg back. Take an inhale breath and an exhale to fold. When life feels like chaos, know that you have these tools to call on. Know that you can always come back to your body. And when the body fails you, well, we can always come back to the breath. There will always be an exhale after the inhale. And until it's your time, there will always be another inhale breath. The sun will rise, the sun will set. The trees will blossom, the leaves will fall. In this moment, in this space, you are okay. You are safe. And you have survived everything in your life up to this moment. And not just survived, but often thrived through difficulty. Taking one more exchange of breath here in. Staying for the exhale, nice slow release. Inhaling, lift up to the hands. And then with your exhale, roll your weight to your left. Swing that right leg around. Just stack the shins, fire log. Working the shins to parallel top of mat, flexing the feet. As much as we can, we want to work the knees on top of the feet, the foot on top of the knee. Bring the fingertips down by the sides, lift the chest, think about lifting the spine up and out of the pelvis, breathe in. And you can stay here, or you can start to hinge forward. Maybe you bring fingertips forward as long as we're not collapsing through the shoulders, the upper back, the spine. Maybe you can bring the forearms to the shin, hands to prayer. Continue to breathe, continue to detach from the thoughts that ride through. We're not ignoring them, we're acknowledging them, and then we're simply letting them move on. I see you. Worry, I see you. Fear, I see you. Sense of control. And take one more inhale wherever you are. One more exhale. And then lifting up on an inhale. If you're not already lifted, weight to the left. Swing that right leg around and behind. Plant the palms. Tuck the right toe. Lift the right knee. And then sweep the left leg all the way up and back. Bending the knee, opening and stacking the hip once more. As we did to begin, you can stay here, working this big juicy stretch, or you can start to get lighter to the left fingertips, pivot the right heel down to top left toes behind you, lift the hips, stretch up overhead. Take an inhale. Exhale, nice and slow, back around, three-legged dog, and then to the mat. Good, take an inhale breath here. Big open mouth exhale. Inhale here. Bubble the lips. Inhale here. Exhale through the nose. Lower the knees. Untuck the toes. And then walking the hands back, sit the hips to the heels. Come to Varjasana. Take a moment here. Close the eyes, notice how you feel. Notice if things feel a little bit less spinny. A little bit more safe. And from here, we'll rock our weight to one side, bringing the legs out in front. If you've had a blanket on the mat for your practice, you can move it off to the side. Maybe you keep it handy for Shavasana. We'll come down onto the back, nothing fancy here. Before our Shavasana, we'll take a series of back bends. But for your back bends, we'll work either bridge or wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana. So if wheel's not your practice, then don't worry about it today. But if you want to try, I'll talk you through it. We'll start with bridge. Pressing down through the feet, knees to the sky. You can grip the outside edges of the mat. On an inhale, lift the hips up. Gaze stays to the ceiling rather than to the chest. Hear how my voice compresses and opens. So we want to keep the chest lifted. Good, you can stay here gripping the outside edges of the mat, or you can start to walk the shoulder blades together beneath you, maybe interlacing the fingers. Pressing down through the triceps, lifting up through the hips. Good, stay here and breathe. Good, one more full inhale, exhale breath. Slowly lower it down. You can walk the shoulder blades out from beneath you, close the eyes, just take a moment. Good, round two, same thing. You can start by gripping the outside edges of the mat. Press down through the feet, lift the hips. You can stay here, or we start to walk the shoulder blades together, interlacing the fingers, pressing the triceps down. Palms towards touching as much as possible, lifting the chest, lifting the chin, breathe. One more full inhale, exhale. Slowly lower the hips down. Take the shoulder blades out from underneath you. Pause. And then for round 3, you can do the same. Taking one more bridge pose, or you can come with me. We can play with wheel. So for wheel, we'll take the hands by the face and then flip the palms so the fingertips come down and in towards the shoulders, elbows to the sky. So thumbs are in towards the ears, hands are down. Pressing into the feet. The legs do way more work here than the arms. Lift up through the hips. Then you press into the hands to lift the chest up off the mat. Head hangs. Breathing here. Lifting the hips high. Pressing down through the feet. Good. Take one more breath. And then slowly lower. Coming back to constructive rest. We'll all pause here. And from here, you can bring the left knee into the chest, extend the right leg long. Give the left knee a squeeze. And then take it over and across the body, opening the left arm out to the left. Maybe you take the gaze to the left, just a couple breaths. In this last posture, let's twist. Back to center. And switch sides. Back to center and fully release. Coming into your Shavasana, your corpse pose. Taking the legs wide, letting the feet open out to the sides. You could cover up with a blanket or place a rolled blanket beneath the knees. Walk your shoulder blades gently beneath you to flip the palms up to the sky, hands out by the sides. Let go of your controlled breath. Let go of your practice. Come into deep, quiet rest. Allow yourself to just be. If you have more time today to stay in your Shavasana, I invite you to stay, rest. If you've given yourself 60 minutes to practice, our time is coming to a close. Begin to breathe deeper and with intention, bringing your body back to life. Feel the stability of the floor beneath you. Maybe you feel the sunlight or the moonlight on your skin. Stretch your hands because you can. Stretch your ankles. Roll your feet. Rock your head from side to side with a smile. Roll your wrists. Reach the legs long and forward. Reach the arms overhead. Full body awakening. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then rocking to massage the low back. Roll yourself onto one side. Take a moment to pause and send gratitude to gravity, to the earth. And then when you're ready, press your way up back to Sukhasana, sweet seat. As we did in the beginning, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Relax the hands on the knees. Close the eyes. Bow the head to look within. Know that you are held, that you are supported. Know that no matter what happens around you, you can access this peace in your heart through the body, through the breath. It's always available. There is a light within you that will never die. It's a light of spirit. And it is a light that shines in your loved ones as well as your enemies and all sentient beings, this oneness, this sameness at our core. Bring the hands together at the heart, bowing even deeper to look to that light, to honor the light within yourself and the light within me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for joining me for practice and sharing your energy. Until next time, namaste. I hope you feel a little bit more grounded. You can come back to this practice anytime you need a little bit of foundation. And I hope to see you practicing again soon. Have a great weekend, or day, or month, or year, wherever you are. I'll see you soon. Bye.